Hi everyone, so today I'm going to share my August favorites with you guys, and for me it feels like I don't have a lot of stuff only because I really didn't wear any makeup at the end of August, so a lot of these favorites are things that I loved in the beginning and mid-August, but yeah, they're good favorites, so I'm excited to share them with you guys. So the first thing that I am going to talk about is a nail polish. I rarely talk about nail polishes just because I'm not a huge fan of nail polish. A lot of the times I'm just wearing nothing but my bare nails. But I really like this one. This one is from Butter London, and this is in the shade Trollop. And I mean, it kind of looks like a mini bottle of foundation because it's literally the same color as my skin tone, and that's why I love it, because it gives me the perfect mannequin hands. It just elongates my hands, and I love that. I reckon that this will look so much more beautiful if you have, you know, much longer nails, but I just have like short nails because I cannot grow out my nails for the life of me. I just hate the feeling of long nails. It gives me heebie-jeebies. I don't know, am I the only one? Probably. But I forgot how much I love Butter London. Their formula is really good. The only complaint that I would have is the brush, because the brush is so tiny, guys. Look at the brush. It's so small. I personally prefer a much larger brush just because it gets the job done so much more quicker. I really love the Wet n Wild brush from their nail polish line. It's amazing. But this one, the brush is so tiny, but I can look past that because this nail polish is so pretty. It's so rare too. It's very hard to find like the perfect nude, but this for me is my perfect nude. I was totally digging these eyeshadow palettes. This is the Anastasia Shadow Couture World Traveler palette. And I'm always so amazed at the quality of these palettes just because, first of all, packaging alone, it's always on point. I love the packaging of this. And the amount of eyeshadows you get and just the quality of the eyeshadows in itself for the price of this palette is just, it just blows my mind, because this is just such a beautiful palette. And I believe these palettes are like $39. Very cheap for a higher end palette. And I gotta say, Pink Champagne is definitely my favorite out of the bunch, but just all of these colors in general are just amazing. I love the metallics in this palette, like Chic and Metallic, which is a really nice gold. But I also love like the blues as well. I'm totally digging the blues. This blue right here is actually much better quality than the blue in the artist palette. So I really love that, and of course the warm colors, I'm totally digging that as well. So this is just a beautiful palette. It doesn't matter what color combination you choose, it's always gonna look bomb. And these are just really easy to use shadows. They blend so nicely. They're just, I love them. And then the next palette is actually a customizable palette. Look at that. So yeah, I'm totally digging the Buxom customizable palettes. I love the palette in itself. I love the like faux croc design here. And it's very sturdy. It's really good quality. There goes my brush, but who cares about that? But the shadows are just amazing. I kind of got like a crazy array of shadows just because a lot of the shadows that I wanted were sold out, so you know, I had to make do with what I had. But I'm really digging the colors that I chose, so let me show you the colors and give you a quick little swatcheroo of all of them. So these are the 5 colors that I chose, and I like the colors that I chose because I have different finishes. I have some matte, some metallics, some duochromes, some sparkly colors as well. So this is a matte shade. This is a peachy matte, and this is called Famous Flirt. Then we have this one right here. This is called Invite Only, and this one is like a cool toned brown, but it is described as a terracotta shade. To me, it's not terracotta though. This one right here is Room Service. This is like a minty shimmery green, but it is opalescent, so this has a slight duochrome to it. Then we have this gold metallic, which is 24 karat stilettos. This is so beautiful, guys. And then we have It Crowd. This is my favorite color. by far my favorite color. And this is a bright orange. I would consider this a matte, but it does have gold shimmer throughout it, although on the eyes it just looks like a really nice matte orange. And then we have this one, which is Party Girl, and this one is like a fuchsia, but it has like a sheen to it. It's very pretty. And those are all of my swatches. These colors are very, very pigmented. They are very creamy, very easy to blend, very minimal fallout, which I love. Especially like It Crowd. It has sparkles in it, and it's a very pigmented color, but I didn't find that it had a lot of fallout, which definitely surprised me. So these are just amazing. I love the fact that you just slide them in the palette, and they're just very easy to pop right out. And in the back you have the name of the shadow. So I just love the whole packaging. I love everything about these. So I can't wait to get some more. So that's definitely a favorite. So speaking of the Buxom Customizable palettes, I really, really wanted to get No Faux. I believe that's what it's called. It's that beautiful duochrome. It has that really wonderful shift of brown and green, and I loved it. But it was sold out at Sephora. It was sold out online and also at my local store. So I didn't have luck in that department, but I ended up getting this instead. This is Urban Decay's Single Shadow in Solstice. I believe that these are one of their, I believe these are the Moondust shadows, but this is like a super shimmery duochrome shadow. It is so amazing, guys. Apparently this is a dupe for one of MAC's new shadows that everyone's loving, like Boom Boom or something like that. I don't know. I don't keep track of MAC, but yeah, this is such a stunning shadow, guys. I'm actually wearing it on my lids right now, but I have been wearing this makeup for hours. I don't even know, like 6 hours. So my makeup is probably not looking the best, but I do have it on my lids. But yeah, this is such an amazing, amazing color, and it definitely just pops on your lids. You can foil the shadow for more intensity, but today I just wore it dry and it still looks really, really pretty. So this is definitely a beautiful color, and I am probably going to pick up more of these because they are really, really good. They do have, you know, some fallout because they have a lot of glitter going on, but they're really, really good. So loving that. I have 2 cheek products to talk about. The first one is a drugstore blush, and this is from Milani. And this is one of their rose blushes. This one is in 10 Awakening Rose. This is so stunning, guys. And compared to all of the blushes that it was next to from this collection, this one was the one that was more like, I don't really need it, but maybe I do need it. So I grabbed it. It was much more neutral than all the other ones. It had like a coral one, a pink one. But I really felt like I would get a lot of use out of this, especially in the fall. Like I am totally in that mindset of fall already. So I grabbed it, and I'm so glad that I did. It looks like a very boring blush, but believe me when I say it is not a boring blush whatsoever. This blush is actually not completely matte. It does have some shimmers to it. It actually has like some really nice pink, almost like violet shimmer. At least that's what I see. So it gives you almost like a highlighted effect to your cheeks, like a very natural, youthful highlight to your cheeks. And it's such a stunning color. It's definitely a neutral. It has some brown in it, but it has a touch of peach in it. And so it's a very, I don't know, just a very beautiful, universal type of blush. You can wear this all year round, but I feel like fall is where it's at with this blush. But yeah, I can't wait to try some more of these rose blushes because these are so amazing, guys. Very pigmented, very silky smooth on the cheeks. And the only complaint that I would say, the blush kind of stinks. To be honest, it smells kind of plasticky. I'm going to be 100% real with you. The smell is just kind of, I'm not in love with the smell, but the color is amazing and it's so worth it. So it's not even a big deal. Once it's on your cheeks, you're not even going to smell it. So it's all good. And the other blush that I was using is from Tarte, and this one is Charisma. And this is actually my mom's blush, and I stole it from her. Shh, don't tell her. But yeah, I really, really love this blush. It's a beautiful, I don't know, it's like a coral color. I would definitely say it's a coral. It has like hints of rose in it as well. And it just looks so pretty, especially for this time of year. I probably wouldn't wear, well, I would wear this in the fall. Yeah, it's just a stunning coral. It does have like a golden sheen to it as well. But yeah, it's definitely not like a NARS Orgasm. It's definitely much more brighter. But yeah, there's just something special about it, and I was really digging this color. But don't worry, I'm gonna give this back to my mom. I promise. I also have a couple lip colors that I was digging. The first one is a Kat Von D liquid lipstick. I believe Everlasting liquid lipstick is what they're called. And this one is in the shade Double Dare. It's one of their newest shades. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this color, and it makes me so sad. Everyone talks about Bow and Arrow. What else? I can't even remember the other name. Mother, I believe, is the other one. But this one is so stunning, guys. And this is very similar, very, very similar to Bumble from ColourPop. And everybody loves that color. And this is Bumble. It's so pretty. Yeah, so if you're not a fan of ColourPop's formula and you like Kat Von D's formula better and you love the shade Bumble, give this a shot. So yeah, in the tube it looks much more lighter, but of course once it dries down on your lips, it's definitely a little bit more darker. It has more depth to it. But I would consider this, I mean, it kind of has like hints of coral in it, but it's definitely more, I don't know, it has some brown in it. It's definitely a fall color. Like, it's very hard to describe this color, but it's definitely a fall color. It is so gorgeous, guys. And I really do believe anyone would look beautiful in this shade, and everyone will love this. So, Double Dare from Kat Von D. You guys need to try this. And then the next lipstick that I have been loving is a Wet n Wild. I believe this is one of their matte lipsticks. It's in a different tube though, which I don't really understand. I don't know if that's how they are packaging their matte lipsticks now, but it's like in a rubbery kind of tube. I like it though. But this one is in the shade Nightcap, so I'm not sure if this is limited edition or not. But yeah, check out your Walgreens. This is like, it's definitely a brown shade, but it has a little bit of red in it. I want to say like burgundy. Again, screams fall. I'm so ready for fall, can you tell? It is such a beautiful, beautiful shade, and I've been pairing it with this lip gloss. I have been wearing this lip gloss like crazy. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Gilded. It is a beautiful, beautiful, stunning, unique gold shade. This isn't like a subtle gold. This is like ba-bam gold lips. But it's so gorgeous, guys. So there it is there. Hopefully you can see that beauty. It is definitely straight up gold, but it is so gorgeous. And I actually wore a really beautiful look. It was like a nude gold look with this lip gloss, and it just looked so like glam but subtle at the same time. Yeah, I love this lip gloss so much. I love the formula of this as well. It's so good. It smells like cupcake mix or something. It smells so good. This right here is the piece of the Resistance. This is definitely like my top favorite. I want to say one of my yearly favorites actually. This is so good, guys. This is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. This has broad spectrum SPF 30, so yes, get your SPF as well. So it's basically a tinted moisturizer, but so much better, okay? Tinted moisturizer seems, you know, the norm, but this is, I don't know, like, it definitely has more coverage than a tinted moisturizer. It leaves your skin hydrated but not oily. I don't know, just leaves your skin feeling so supple, and it just leaves your skin looking so radiant and youthful, and I don't know. it's just perfection. I'm just in awe of this really because it's not just your typical tinted moisturizer, and I can rave about this all day, but honestly, you just need to try this. I'm in the shade Ginger 06, and this used to be like my holy grail right here. This is the Too Faced Tinted Tinted Beauty Balm, and it's like a multi-benefit skincare makeup. Yeah, this is what I say about this now. I used to love this stuff to death. Like I said, this was my holy grail, and I still love it. I still love it, but compared to this is nothing. This gives you such great coverage, but you don't have cake face. It just looks so natural. I use my fingers with this. No beauty blender, no brush, just my fingers. Thank God for my fingers. This is just such a great product to have when you're running out the door, or you don't really want to wear a lot, but you still want to look put together. If you're a mom and you don't really have much time to put on makeup, this will be your best friend. And it will make your skin look so good without looking like you tried. You know what I mean? So I love it. I really do. This right here is really random, but I wanted to mention this because it's a favorite. I love it. This is from the Honest Company, and this is their Air and Fabric Freshener. This is in the scent Lemon Verbena. I don't know how many scents they have, but this one is just right up my alley. If you like the smell of lemon drops, you will like this. And I love spraying this on my couches, on my carpets, everywhere. My curtains. This is just so heavenly. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite products, and it lasts so long. It lasts so long. Like I usually spray this at night when the kiddos are asleep, and when I wake up in the morning, it smells like lemons. It's so good. So I wanted to mention this to you guys because it's natural, but it's still very concentrated, and but not overly concentrated. It's so good. This is also probably really random, but I also wanted to share with you guys some really awesome samples that I have gotten from Sephora as of lately that I'm totally digging. Like, I love them to death. Even though they're samples, I want to share them with you guys because they're so good and they're still my favorites. Okay, so the first little sample that I have to talk to you guys about is this guy right here. This is actually a Cologne Absolute. So this is like a perfume, it's a fragrance. The fragrance house is called Atelier Cologne, and I would consider this more of a niche brand. It's not as well known as others, you know, but now that it's at Sephora, it's a little bit more well known now. This one is in the scent Orange Sanguine. I love all of their scents. I've tested a lot of their scents. This one is one of my favorites just because I love the scent of orange. I love citrusy scents, although unfortunately citrusy scents don't really last long on the skin. I don't even mind that citrusy scents don't last as long because I don't mind reapplying if they smell amazing, and this one absolutely does. What's great about this particular fragrance house is that they make unisex scents. So their notes, you know, are geared to both the females and the males. And I feel like this smells different on everybody. You know, everybody has their own chemistry, but on me, the sweetness of the orange comes through. But Jose has actually tried this, and the woodiness and the muskiness comes through on him. So it just depends on the person. I love it. I love unisex scents. They're one of my favorite scents to wear. I don't know, there's just something about the crispness of it, the spiciness. I love it. So this is Orange Sanguine, and I have another one that I am dying to get a bottle of, and it's like Grapefruit Paradise or something, and it smells amazing. It's very, very citrusy as well. They have a lot of different ones, like Neroli. They have, I believe, an Iris one. Yeah, a lot of amazing scents, and their bottles are pretty cute. So love it. So another favorite of mine is this little sample from Kat Von D. This is the Lovecraft lipstick. I'm actually wearing it today, and it's so good. I feel like, I don't know, like some of Kat Von D's lipsticks are a little bit more drying than others. This one is a little bit more on the creamy, hydrating side. and I love it. It's just a beautiful mauvish shade, and I've been wanting this for a long time, so I'm really excited to have a little sample of this little guy. And look at the packaging. It's just so cute. I almost didn't want to use it, but I had to because the color is so beautiful. Another really cool sample that I got at Sephora was this. This is the Cover Effects custom cover drops. Now I have one in G40, but this one is in N30, and this actually matches me a lot better. And this is more of like a neutral kind of color. So I've been mixing this in with a lot of my foundations. Also, I mixed it in with this guy, and I do like the combination. So yeah, this is good stuff. I already know that I love the custom cover drops, but this is definitely a much better match for me. And then another awesome sample was this. This is the Ole Hendrickson Sheer Transformation, and I love this as a primer. This is like a moisturizer. It feels so good. It makes my skin feel amazing. I believe this has like AHAs in it. It has vitamin C, licorice root, and pea extract. That's all I really know. Whatever it has inside, it just makes my skin feel so smooth, and my makeup just glides right on. So love this as a primer. So I've been loving that as well. And I think that's all of the samples that I have been digging, I want to say. Yeah, I think that's it. I also got this like YSL sample. I was like, well, fancy. I don't buy anything from YSL, but I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty happy about this. But this is the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer, and it has, I don't know, it's kind of strange. It has like sparkles in it. For a primer, I'm just like, glitter? Okay. But anyways, I haven't even tried this, so can't say that this is a favorite or anything, but I can say it's cool. So yeah, so that is my August favorites for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you were loving in August, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.